Good evening, learners. In this class, we shall be looking at division of number bases. Don't forget, in our last class, we looked at the multiplication of number bases. In this class, we shall be looking at the more tricky division of number bases. Just follow me. I'm sure if you follow me, division of number bases will be very, very simple. So let's look at our first example. Example 1. We are given 134 in base 5 divided by 4 in base 5. Now the trick in division is, remember that in your primary and secondary school they told you about your times table. If you check most of our exercise books behind, we have the times table, but that times table is actually in base 10. So the rule for division is create your own timetable in that base given to you. So now we are given in base 5. So I'm going to create a timetable of 4 in base 5. Now follow me carefully. Solution. Now recall, when you are doing division, this is my long division. I'm going to use the long division. I'll be having 134 and dividing by what? 4. Don't forget we are working in base what? In base 5. In base 5. Now I want to create my timetable. My 4 times table in base 5. 4 base 5 times 0 base 5. Any number times 0, no matter the base, will always give you 0. Now I'll be having 4 times 1. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 is less than 5. In base 5, 4 is allowed, so it will be 4. I'll come to 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 is not allowed in base 5, so I'm going to divide 8 by 5. I'll be having 1 time, remainder what? 3. That will be 8. This 13 that you are seeing is the same as 8 in base 5. Alright. Now we are having, the next one will be 4 times 3. Remember, everything I'm working here is in base 5. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 cannot be represented in base, 12 cannot appear in base 5. So I have to divide by 5 to convert it to base 5. So 12 divided by 5 will be what? 2 times, remainder what? 2. So 4 times 3 in base 5 will give me 22 or 22. Alright, the next one is 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is what? 16. I can't have 16 in base 5, so I have to divide by 5 to convert to base 5. So 16 divided by 5 is what? 3 times, that's 15, remainder what? 1. So I have it as this. Then the next one is what? 4 times 5. 4 times 5 is 20. I divide 20 by 5 that we are working on. 20 over 5 is what? 4 times, there is no remainder, remainder 0. Then I have what? 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24. If I divide 24 by 5, I'll be having what? 4 times, that's 20, remainder what? 4. 4 times 7. 4 times 7 is 28 in base 10, but I'm converting to base 5. So I'm having 28 divided by 5. It will give me 5 times, that's 25, remainder what? 3. Now, let's come back to our solution. I can actually stop here and see if there is need to increase it, we will increase it. But let's stop here and see if we are going to arrive at our answer. Now, the rules in this long division process is start with every number. You start one after the other. So I start with this one, 4 into 1. 4 into 1. 1 is actually less than 4, so it cannot go, usually. So I can actually write 0, or I leave my 0. Because when 0 starts a number, it is insignificant. So you can actually not write the 0. But for this example, let's write the 0. Now, the next thing, since it cannot go, I'll be picking 2 numbers at a go. 4 into 13. Don't forget we are working in base 5. 4 into 13. Let's look at our times table of 4. That is the essence of having this times table. 4 into 13. Let's see. I'm having 13 here. So 4 can go into 13 in base 5. How many times? 2 times. So I'll be having 2 here. 2 times 4, it is in base what? 5. 2 times 4. 2 times 4 in base 5 will give me 13. The next thing is I'll subtract. If I subtract this, 3 minus 3 is 0, 0. The next thing I'll bring down is what? 4. You bring down this next number, which is 4. 4 into 4. These zeros are insignificant. 4 into 4. Let's see it. Let's see where we have 4, so that I would not just say 1, but let's look at where we have 4. This is where we have 4 in our times table. 4 into 4 is 1, because 4 times 1 gives me 4, so I'll put 1 here. 1 times 4 is 4. If I subtract, 4 minus 4 is 0. There is no any other number left, so my 134 divided by 4 in base 5, don't forget, we are working in base 5, is equal to what? 21 in base 5. I hope this is clear enough. I hope this is clear. We are going to take another example to make it even clearer. Alright, example 2. We are given 110 base 2 divided by 110 base 2. Now this example is actually in binary. It's quite easier to do in binary than in other bases. So let's do this. I have 110 divided by 110. Now, for this one, I might not need to do my times table, because looking at the question, it's already showing me what my answer should look like. But let's do this together. I say take it one after the other. So 110 in 1, it's not possible. I put my 0, pick the next two numbers. 110 in 11, not possible. 0 also. I pick the three numbers. 110, 110, they are alike. 110 and 110 is what? 1 time. 1 times 110 is 110. I subtract. If I subtract this, I'll be having here as 0. The next thing is to bring down the next number, which is what? 1. I told you always do it one after the other. 110 in 1. It's not possible. It means I'll also put my 0. Now, this is the essence of putting these zeros. Even though they are insignificant, it helps you so that you don't omit any 0. Now, that's why I'm putting this 0, because it is not possible. The next thing for me to do is to bring down the next number, which is what? 11, which makes it 11, sorry. 110 in 11, not possible. I'll put another 0, because it couldn't go. I'll now bring down the last digit, which is what? 0. 110 in 110 is what? 1. 1 times this is 110. If I subtract, I'll be having everything as 0. Now somebody will ask me that, when I put this 0, why didn't I multiply to give me 0? It's still the same thing. It's not significant. That's why I just left it this way and just brought down the next digit and the next digit. So I hope this is clear enough. So our answer will be 110 base 2 divided by 110 base 2 is equal to 1001 base 2. This is our answer in base 2. I hope this is clear. We're going to take one more example for division. Then after that, we'll be saying a goodbye to number bases. I'll expect you to go and try your hands on certain wire questions, and if you're having any challenge, you just reply me on my YouTube channel. Then we'll be able to solve it together. So we'll go to example 3. It says 021 base 3 divided by 12 base 3. Now I'm using 2 divisors in other bases, not binary. Alright, let's draw this. I have 221021 divided by 12. So the next thing is to create my times table for 12 in base 3. My 12 times table. I have 12 times 0. Any number times 0, no matter the base, is what? 0. 1, 2 times 1 will give me 1, 2. In base 3, 1 and 2 can appear in base 3. So the next thing is to go to 1, 2 times 2. If I multiply, 2 times 2 is already 4. I know that 4 cannot appear in base 3. So let's quickly do what it's going to be. Two times 2 is 4. 4 cannot appear in base 3. Divided by 3 is 1, remainder 1. I put that 1 here. 2 times 1, 2, plus 1, 3. Can 3 appear in base 3? No. I divide again. 1 remainder 0. So it will be this. I'm already having a high figure. 1, 0, 1. If I look here, it's almost close to what I'm having here. So I can actually stop here, or if you want to go further, we can still do another one. 12 times 3. Let's see. 12 times 3 now. I have 12 multiplied by 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Divide by 3 will give me what? 2 remainder 0. 2. 3 times 1 is 3 plus the 2 is 5. Divided by 3 is 1 remainder 2. So I have here, so I'll be having 1, 2, 0. I can stop here. So let's come back to our division. 12 into 2. I said start with each number as it comes. 12 into 2 is what? 0. It can't go. The next thing is to pick. Okay, let's do it as we do our normal mathematics. 0 times 12 is what? 0. If I subtract, this will make it very long, but let's do it. 2 minus 0 is what? 2. The next thing is to bring down the second digit, which is 2. Please follow me carefully. 12 into 2. Let's come to our times table. I have 0, I have 1, 2. The next one I'm having is 1, 0, 1, which is higher than this, and this one is less than this. So 12 can actually go into 2 to 1 time. So I'll put my 1. 1 times 12 is what? 12. I subtract. Don't make the mistake of saying 22 minus 12 is 10. No, it is not 10. We are not working in base 10. We are working in base what? In base 3. So 2 minus 2 is 0. 2 minus 1 is 1. Okay, so in base 3 it also gave us the same 10. Okay? Alright, because the numbers are they are tallying. Alright, the next thing you do is to bring down the next one, which is this. Alright, I bring down what? 1. 12 in 101. I come here, I search. I'm having 101, exactly. 12 in 101 is what? 2 times, because we are working in base 3. So I put my 2 here. 2 times 12 is what? 1, 0, 1. In base 3, I subtract. 1 minus 1, 0, 0, 0. Now the next thing is to bring down this number. The next number, which is what? 0. 12 into 0 is 0. 0 times 12 is what? 0. I subtract. I'll be having 0. The next thing to bring down is this one, which is what? 2. You can see how I'm bringing them one after the other. Don't rush and bring down 2 numbers. You are going to miss a point. 12 into 2 is 0. It cannot go. So 0 times this is what? 0. If you subtract, you'll be having 2. Then finally you bring down the last digit, which is what? 1. 12 in 2, 1. Let's look for 2, 1. After 1, 2, the next one is a big number, 101. So it is this value that is possible, which is what? 1 time. 1 times 12 is what? 1 times 12 is 12. Now I subtract. Alright, for this one now, don't make the mistake that because this one gave me 22 minus 12 is 10, which was the same thing in base 10. I'll just come here and say 21 minus 12 is 9. No, it is not 9. Let's look at it properly. 1 minus 2, it cannot go. Remember, we are working in base 3. So I borrowed 1 from here. If I borrow 1 from here, here becomes 1. But that one I'm borrowing from here becomes what? 3. Because I'm working in base 3. So 1 plus 3 is what? 4. 4 minus 2 is what? 2. Alright, why did I do this? 12 can no longer go into 2. So it means I'm having a remainder of this. So my answer will look like this. Let me take this out. My answer for this question, 2, 2, 1, 0, 2, 1 divided by 1, 2 in base 3 will give me what? This is my answer here. 1, 2, 0, 0, 1 base 3. Remainder what? 2 base 3. Now remember, I told you in our first class that when you're writing your tree, you write it in words. And what's the reason for writing in words? So that you don't confuse it with the numbers that you've written out. It's not like if you write in figures, they will mark you wrong. They won't mark you wrong. But if you're writing in figures, ensure that it is below the numbers given to you, so that anybody looking at it will understand why you're writing this number. So please take note. So our answer is 12001 base 3. Remainder, this R I wrote here is remainder. It was remaining what? 2 in base 3. This is our answer. Alright students, I'm sure with these examples that we've done, you should be able to tackle any question given to you in number basis, whether it is multiplication, division, addition, or subtraction. If you are sure you've watched all my videos and you are confident enough to try some of the past questions, you can go to your WAEC past questions and start solving any question on number basis. Good evening and thank you.